Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is Enfys Tarot, and I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself because I've been pulling some cards for you guys for a little over a week, and most of the time, all you're going to see are the cards and my hands over the table. Because that's really what my content is about. My job as a tarot reader is to be the vessel, okay? I need to remove myself from the equation entirely, aside from just being the prism of the messages, so that the messages can come in and then you can understand. So I'm essentially an interpreter, and that is where the term Enfys originated. It's the Welsh word for rainbow. That is why that name was chosen for this practice. And I really hope that I can honor you all and I can honor spirit by getting out of the way. And so that's why, one of the reasons why you're not really going to be seeing a lot of me. I tend to become very uncomfortable on camera, and it's going to be hard for me to get out of my own head and out of my way if I'm trying to read cards to you in that kind of way. So like I said, that is why you're not going to be seeing very much of me aside from my hands, because it is all about the cards. I guess I should tell you a little bit about what to expect in terms of content. So I will be sharing messages from spirit with you, things that your spirit guides want you to know, things that universal energy wants us all to know. When I do these readings through this channel, it's going to be for a collective group of people. It's going to be for the masses, okay? That being said, when these readings come through, you're going to find a lot of situations where you're like, oh my gosh, that is exactly what I needed to hear. This is exactly what's happening in my life right now. And I assume that the reason for that is because as long as I am just sending out the message, you're going to end up watching the videos at the time that you need to watch them. There's always some kind of information you'll be able to pull from them. Even in the moments that you think, boy, that doesn't really pertain to me, I promise you there's going to be some good information in there, because it's mostly life lessons. It's just things that Spirit wants us to know how to move through the cycles of life. So that's really important for you to understand. I think it's also important for you if you understand what kind of tarot reader I am. I am a free-form intuitive tarot reader. What that means is I do not typically rely on specific spreads like the Celtic Cross, for example, or a past, present, future. Every now and then I'll do those because for many they're really effective and they're great ways to go about tarot. But it just happens that for this vessel, I just have better readings when I just listen to where to place the cards, how many cards to pull. It's always something different. It's always something new, and it always makes sense. So you should understand that. And the interpretive part is simply that I understand the meanings and the symbolism of each card, and I also don't rely fully on what those symbols and meanings are. I listen very carefully to what Spirit is asking me to relay from those cards. So sometimes you're going to see a card, and in a spread it's going to have one message, and then the same card could be in a different spread and have a slightly different message. So that's something else I want you to understand about how you will be receiving tarot through this page. It's good for you to know that, so that you get more out of each reading. I will be doing these readings. I will also be, from time to time, doing pick a card. Those are a lot of fun. I just did that for the first time yesterday on a whim, because like I said, I never know what I'm about to pull. I just listen to Spirit. And that went really well, and I think that that's a fun way for you to actually exercise your own intuition, because I tell you what, if we could get the whole planet to lean in and listen to their intuition and listen to spirit and your guides, we'd probably be a much happier, more connected place. So, we'll also be from time to time doing some live streaming. There are a lot of fun ways that we can do that where we can engage in a full tarot conversation and test some things out. I imagine that some things are going to be more fun than others. Some things could probably get pretty serious sometimes, and that's okay too. And I invite you, please do engage in conversation, whether it's through the comment section or when I'm doing the live streams. Um, Also of note is that I do participate in local events on the East Coast, and so there will be times where we might be able to actually run into each other. You know, we can meet each other at some of these events, and I can do your own reading for you when we're there. I also conduct personalized readings on a one-on-one basis. You can reach out to me in any of the ways listed on my channel: email, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just let me know when you'd like to get together, and we can schedule your own personal tarot reading via Zoom or over the phone if that works for you. Sometimes I've also even read in someone's absence. They've asked me to conduct a reading for them without them having to be there because maybe they're busy, or maybe, you know, they're a little shy and they don't want to be engaged in the conversation. So there are times when I can do the reading in your absence and then text you images or video clips of your reading with an explanation of those cards. So those are all available to you. Just contact me, let me know anytime, and I'd be happy to schedule something with you. Um, so I hope that you get as much out of this as I do. This has been a really fun way for me to share messages from Spirit to all of you, and hopefully, you know, you'll get as much out of it as I do. So please, if you value the content, I would love for you to like and subscribe. I'd like to continue doing this and get as many messages out there as I'm supposed to, and I will be able to do that much more easily and freely if I get more subscribers, more likes, more activity. Obviously, we all know that's how these things work. So share it with your friends, and keep in this conversation with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been great getting to know you, and I look forward to lots of opportunities to know more about you in the future. Thanks again. Have a great day.